playing is Aachen, and we're looking at the mission tree here, and the enforce our sovereignty one is what we're going to shoot for. That basically gives us a lot of free claims if we take over all those provinces in our state, Berg and Trier. So we're gonna try to rival those two guys to start. Even though I believe Berg is not rivaling us, and we're gonna try to ally some neighbors to possibly help us with the first war. So we're trying to build up Cologne because Cologne borders Berg there, and we're going to try to ally Cleves, even though they have us as a rival right now. But they're a one territory province. Believe they don't like Berg, so that's the logic there to try to rival them. Of course, later on in the game, you probably want to try to early on in the game, you want to try to ally a powerhouse like France or Austria just to give you some protection. As most other countries are less likely to invade you if you're allied to some powerful countries. So we're just right now we're just building a spy network in Berg, and we're improving relations in those two nations. We have the focus on military, and we're training the troops right now. Try to focus on the military early on, just because if you can get that one technology edge, that can sometimes be the difference between winning a war easily and losing it. And I guess in these kind of games, if you play like a one territory nation like Aachen, you could easily do it. Just totally wipe your game if you go to a war that you're not really that you're not really sure of, where it's like a 50-50, and just one battle you lose, and then they follow you back to where your troops retreat and just wipe them out, and you're pretty much done. So yeah, we're also trying to build up relations with province because they are actually like a powerhouse as far as like countries that'll consider allying us. They border Trier, so the thought process there is to if we can get them to ally, that should be pretty easy go versus Trier, because they have province has two territories, and then they have a vassal Lorraine that also has two territories, so they probably have like probably like eight troops between the two of them. Because early on in the game, just try to find a way you can get a little slight edge over somebody, and then you pretty much gotta just attack one of your neighbors, one of your other one province, two province neighbors. In this case, because of the bonuses, why not just go for Berg and go for Trier? Yeah, we're also trying to build. We got the uh, we got the claim in Berg now, but we're basically now just now we're trying to build a claim in build up the spy network in Liege, and we're building up our relations with Austria and province. Building up our relation with Austria is on the mission tree too, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do it now, but if they ally us, I think if you ally the emperor and you have relations over 150, then you'll get like a pretty good bonus. Okay, so now we have a claim on Liege also. And just checking to see if we could go to war with Berg. It looks like Cologne will, but they want something out of it. So they won't. They don't just have the green light. They have the other the other option, which isn't a no that they won't join, but they'll join, but they expect you to give them something like a territory out of it. So, and if you don't give them the territory, they'll be mad. But I think in this scenario, we don't really want Cologne as a long term ally anyway. So we're probably just going to use them to take over this one territory and then just you know just abandon them. So declared war here on Berg. Looks like Berg went up and attacked one of Cologne's provinces, and I believe that's Frankfurt did the same. We called on some mercenary troops, a mercenary army, just to give us that gives us like 11 troops now. So now we're trying to take over Berg, the capital of Berg, and it looks like they're not even attacking us now because I guess they realize they won't win. So yeah, sometimes it's better to just bite the bullet, bite the financial bullet, and get the mercenary if you're in doubt. Just because like if you lose that war, pretty much your game's over, or you're gonna be at a huge disadvantage. So we took over Berg, and right now we'll probably we're take the one province that we need and get some ducats and declare peace. Get rid of the mercenaries, bring the troops back, and now prepare for war against Trier. Basically, try to get some more allies. Probably need to curry some favors and whatnot. Just because this war will probably be a little more difficult because I think Trier has more allies, and Trier itself is a little more formidable of an opponent. I believe they have two forts on both their provinces. So yeah, the thought process here would be, yeah, all right, you're trying to take on Trier. I think we broke off the alliance with Cologne at this point, so we're trying to get a province, and I mean we'd like to get France or Austria, but we got to build up our diplomacy a little more before we take over the other two provinces. Yeah, and it looks like yeah, Cologne actually just broke off the alliance with us. The government improvement option there, we took the Republic points per month, which is a pretty nice bonus. And I believe in the idea tree for Aachen. There's one that gives you Republic points too. So you're pretty much incentivized to take to stay as a Republic, even though that pretty much eliminates any chance of moving up in the HRE, because it's all the electors have a minus 1,000 point of view on us because of the government. Yeah, so basically, like we're probably gonna have to we're gonna have to expand by attacking, and the emperor is gonna give us the demand that we return the provinces when we take them over. So we're gonna have to like probably be careful with aggressive expansion because a coalition. We don't want like a big coalition to grow against us because we'll, we could easily get wiped that way too. So sometimes you win a war, just take like one province, and maybe it only throws 5 or 6 nations into a coalition instead of like 25 or 30. Because if it gets 25 or 30, you're probably gonna attack, and you know they could pretty much demand all your provinces at that point, or 80% of them, and then you pretty much all that you worked for is gone. Oh, so that was interesting what happened there. I don't know if you guys saw that. Uh, Burgundy went to war with Liege, and we developed a claim on them, and we were able to rat in after Burgundy declared war, and Liege went through our territories, and then we declared war on them, and then we went over and got to Liege before Burgundy did. So now Liege is preoccupied with Burgundy, and we're gonna be able to possibly be able to just steal Liege here. Which would be nice because Liege is like a 15 development, and it has a fort too. So yeah, right now while this war is going on, we're building our relations with France. We're currying favors with Province, and we're spying on Trier, trying to get that second claim, so we can possibly transition from a victory here, and then go to war with Trier. Yeah, if we're gonna get Aachen to be huge in this game, it definitely helps. It's definitely helping that we're getting off to a pretty good start so far. I got you know almost have 3 provinces, and it's not even it's not even 8 years into the game, so it's pretty good. Yeah, so we were able to take Liege, no problems. We took over both their provinces, and being that they were already at war with Burgundy, and we had control of all their territories, they were glad to accept the peace with us and just give up one of their territories. So that yeah, sometimes that's a good way to get ahead too. It's just always pay attention to like what your neighbors are doing, just because you can sometimes take advantage of a much stronger opponent that way too. Yeah, we're building that spy network on Trier, and I believe they're in the HRE. So the first claim we had required not 20 but 30, and then the second one will be 35. So yeah, that's one of the reasons too, why it's good to follow the mission tree in this with this venture, because the HRE requires that extra 10 to build claims. So that can yeah, it just takes a while. So I believe once you take over Trier, you get like 10 10 claims or so, and they're all in surrounding territories. They need to form Westphalia and then Germany. So yeah, you look at the HRE there. Yeah, everybody's got like a massive negative opinion of us, and if you just put the cursor over the number, you see that it's mainly because of the government. So yeah, we got the other claim now. We're gonna build. Oh, we got an alliance with Hess, which is not a bad idea, just because Hess has three territories, and they border Trier. So, and I think they don't like Trier too. So now we have Province and Hesse, two neighbors of Trier. We have Trier surrounded right now, so it's not a bad situation to be in. Yeah, we're currying the favors in Province. I think we have 9. So once you get to 10, usually they will join a war with you, your allies. Okay. Yeah, it looks like they had us improving relations with Trier there. Probably because we had the diplomacy set on autopilot to improve relations with the nations that are upset with us. So we took over Liege there, and if you see under the core construction, we didn't even finish constructing the core on the province from the first war, and we took over the other we took over Liege, which was a totally opportunistic grab. So yeah, technically you only have one province fully cored right now. Yeah, so we got the one province cored from the Berg War. All our diplomats now are just currying favors. We got the diplomat with Hess, and we were able to ally France there too. So we have 4 allies now. Province is already on board to attack Trier, and looks like we're just waiting on Hess's favors to get to 10, and another German nation that we allied with. And usually during a game, like when I'm allied to like powerhouse like France, and you're a small nation, you usually almost always have like one diplomat currying favors with France, just because either you can trade the favors for ducats, or you could or you could just have them back you up in a war, or you might need to build up trust, so you can trade the ducats for trust. So there's a lot of reasons to have a diplomat always building up relations with a powerhouse like France. And it takes a long time too, because the favors only get developed at like 0.15 a month, so maybe not even that. Sometimes it's like 0.13. Yeah, you see there, we've been we got 9 going towards military and 3 towards the other 2, diplomacy and admin. So the strategy's working so far. We're just trying to get a military edge and take over a few territories early on. Get some roots built. Yeah, we right there. Before that, we took papal influence over at the expense of prestige, and we did that just because we're starting to take out some loans and build up the inflation. So I try to get the papal influence to get that bonus that reduces corruption and inflation for like 25 years. So that doesn't get out of control. Yeah, I went to war with Trier here. It looks like Province and Hesse joined us. We already have sieges on both their main territories, or their only territories. And it looks like we have pretty big edge in this war. Probably after this war, probably have to chill out a little bit just so we don't build up enough aggressive expansion. So coalitions start building against us, and that is going to happen in this game if we're successful. We're probably going to have to just keep dealing with that. Yeah, it looks like Gelry wants to make peace, so accept that. Completed the siege on the one province, now we're going to the other one. Took over both their provinces. So looks like this war is won. Just now you got to just go around to each of the provinces, and well, we got the high income mission complete. Meanwhile, we're building a claim on we're spying on Burgundy. I guess the logic there is we're allied with France, and we're building up favors, and Burgundy just lost a war. They're a little weak, so it's possible that we could, maybe France declares on them, and then we steal province that way, or maybe we decide to go attack Burgundy. That would eliminate a threat early on. But yeah, this game is definitely looking pretty promising at this point. Yeah, just wrapping up another peace deal there. It's like we plundered their capital, take some development. Building the claim on Luxembourg there. They're a province, one territory province that was or nation that was released from the Burgundy War. So they don't have any allies or any backing yet. So they probably can be taken over pretty easily. And they border all our territory, so that would make sense to try to snag that. Yeah, we changed it up there. We went with an admin guy. Focus on admin. This because it's starting to get way ahead, and you get that the research penalty. Don't want to really deal with that. And you start getting way ahead. Just we don't have Renaissance. I don't believe we have Renaissance yet. So I mean we don't really need uh, a lot more military at this point. Yeah, diplomats. You got one diplomat current favors for province, one with France, and spying on Luxembourg. So we're wrapping up this Trier War. We're just trying to eliminate everyone, all the allies, so we can just take both provinces and get that bonus. So we'll get a lot of claims for winning this war. Yep, and there you go. Got the full annexation. So now we have 5 provinces, and it's like 16 years into the game. It's not bad. Yeah, we don't really have a threat of coalitions destroying us at this point. But it's not a bad idea. You just if you expand like 4 territories that fast, there's probably some aggressive expansion building up. So it's not a bad idea to not start a war maybe for 4 or 5 years. Just let 10 of those points run off. Give you some flexibility.